UFC 265 goes down this Saturday, and it's headlined by the heavyweight interim title fight between Derek the Black Beast Lewis and Cyril Gane. While in the co-main event, the King of Rio, Jose Aldo, returns to fight top contender Pedro Munhoz. And you can watch it go down live by ordering UFC 265 pay-per-view, which will be exclusively available on ESPN+. So don't wait. Sign up for ESPN Plus by clicking the link in the description and order UFC 265 pay-per-view today.
Poirier versus Charles Oliveira. That's a good fight. I gotta say, no disrespect to Charles Oliveira, but I don't see Dustin Poirier losing that fight. Call me stupid. I just don't see that happening. Just when you look at Charles Oliveira, he's been finished, I think, 8 times in the UFC. You know, he's been beaten by some people that are good fighters, don't get me wrong. Not bad fighters, but not fighters that are in that top elite level. You know, he has had some issues with maybe not showing the biggest heart or desire, but he showed plenty of heart and desire in his last fight. So maybe he's coming into his own, maybe he's coming into his prime. He's still only 31 years old. Most submissions in UFC history. Of course, got knockout power as well. He dropped Chandler. So yeah,
and he's got that gold
stuff.
now. Let me tell you something. We've talked about it time and time again. Now he has access to all the best training partners in the world. He probably already had access to elite, but there's a difference, right? The amount of money that he's making, the amount of recognition, and how much you want to hold on to it. I don't know Charles Oliveira's background. I have no idea. Maybe he's from the Logan Paul type family in Brazil.
No,
you don't think so? Okay, good.
Yeah, I'm just going to go out on a limb here and say, no, he definitely didn't grow up in a mansion, a half mansion, or even a quarter mansion. I saw a feature that the UFC did a while ago, and it was, it was a tough place growing up. The favelas, and it was poverty, and there certainly didn't seem to be much around. It was a very, very poverty-stricken area or neighborhood. So his money's going to go a long way. So no doubt right now he's made more money than he's ever had in his life, and I'm so happy for him.
What I love about the matchup in this main event is that we've never seen Derek Lewis face somebody with this many weapons. I'm talking kicks from every direction, jump knees. I mean, Gane moves like a 155-pounder. That's giant. That's a heavyweight. He kicks from the outside. He can fight moving forward and backward. The real question to me is, does that get Gane in trouble? The fact that he's switching stance, using all these weapons, he's purely offensive for his defense. Will Derek Lewis be able to sneak through like he always does and knock him out for the win and surprise the world? That's what we're waiting for. So weapon for weapon, this is a mirror match. You got Pedro Munhoz with kicks, takedown defense, and offense, and he's always looking to sprawl and brawl and hit you with the power. Jose Aldo the same. Nearly impossible to take down, always looking for power, mixes into kicks. He's trying to chop your leg off, and he's got very good hands. So the question is, who implements the game plan better? Is Pedro Munhoz able to keep Jose Aldo on his back foot, or is Jose Aldo be able to push Pedro Munhoz on his back foot and shut down the kicks of each other? And who comes out with the win in the jiu-jitsu? Can't wait.
That's gonna put me back in the top 5. It's not. I'm not looking over him because he's incredible fighter. I know it's gonna be a war. So for me, it's kind of hard to think winning over him. What's gonna put him is way too far ahead. I'm just focusing right now. I know that I have a huge wall to break on Saturday, which I'm capable to do it. I'm confident that I can do it. It's gonna be a banger. He's it's a very aggressive style. Me too. He's doesn't fight that much on the back leg, which means he doesn't walking, running the fight too much. I don't like to fight on my back leg. I also it's gonna be a fight of the night, maybe a fight of the year. So maybe my 2 fights against Jimmy and Jose, it's gonna be the 2 best fighters of the year so far. That's what I'm hoping. I want to go there and bring the hit like I always do, and this time it's not gonna be different.
fought. I'm enjoying my week off, and a bunch of people have been messaging me that Luke Rockhold's been running his mouth, calling me a f***ing idiot, a nobody. And, you know, and all these things, they might be true. But I'll tell you one thing. You just can't live in a radius of me and run your mouth and not expect for me to hit you in the face. We don't need to fight, that's fine. But I'm going to run into you at Ruka. I'm going to see you in the parking lot. I'm going to walk up to you and smack you in the fucking face. And you seem like the kind of pussy that runs his mouth and gets hit and then calls the cops. But you're such a smug, cocky motherfucker that I would probably take a misdemeanor charge just to fucking smack you and watch your fucking head bounce off the ground. So again, man, we don't got to fight, but don't fucking run your mouth, because I'm going to see you again and I'm going to smack you in the fucking face.
Before, when Luke first started with me, I was hunting him down because I thought this kid is amazing talent. Yeah. And when he first started out with me, I heard some stories about his street fights. And a lot of street fights in Santa Cruz, because they all looked at him like this pretty boy skateboarder type guy. And he would get in fights with all these gang-like type guys or all these tough thug-like guys. And one time, he got in a fight with a bunch of guys and they threw him off the cliff. And they thought they killed him, but
wait a minute,
he was able to hold on to the edge of the cliff.
Stop.
He climbed himself back up. He went back up and found those guys and beat the hell out of them. You know, and so realistically, you know, you can look at Luke all you want and think he's this pretty boy, this and that, but no. Oh no, he's a street of street times.
Yeah.
He says, yeah, let's go. He's not going to back down from a street fight. No, not Luke.
And I'll tell you, as big as Luke is
way.
too, if Sean came up to him on the street and tried to slap him, I have a really bad feeling it's going to go really bad for Sean. Like, it's not going to go good. And I know Luke could, in my opinion, can tap Sean out really fast. Luke is a freak, and he's way bigger, and he's not in fight camp. And you fight him on the street, he's not making weight. He's not at 185. He's probably not even at 205. You're fighting a 210, 215 Luke on the street, who's got length and reach and crazy submissions and striking. So yeah, that's my opinion on that. He better not let that cloud his judgment and get overconfident in this fight, because Luke's the real deal, and he's just not proven it as much as he could have, and he still was a champion.
Well, the bottom line is a fight's a fight, and anything can happen in a fight. But the bottom line is Luke is not afraid of a street fight.
No.
You're not going to threaten him with a street fight and coming at him. It ain't going to happen. If anything, you're going to get him excited.
Yeah.
And he's going to want you more. So Sean saying that is not doing anything but motivating Luke to want to get him that much more. So actually, it's kind of working in Sean's favor if he does want to fight with Luke, because it'll make Luke want him even more, because Luke would welcome the fact that he wants to come in. Luke will be looking around. Where's he coming? I'm waiting. Where is he coming? You know, Luke will probably even tell him, I'm going to be at Ruka this time, come.
Yeah.
You know, hopefully he doesn't do that, because if it goes to that far, they should get paid for it, you know?
Yeah, of course.
I'm just telling you that Luke is that way.
Yeah.
You know him like I know him, and he's not afraid of nobody.
Y'all want to talk about my dad bod, but I'm built like a brick shit house. Look at these marks on my face. That's consistent work. That's me holding you down on the mats with my face on the mat. I post with my face, because I know what I'm doing. It's like riding a bike. You think my physique, it matters what I look like? Tell that to a heavyweight. Tell that to Tuivasa. Tuivasa knock you out cold and chug a beer with somebody spit in it. It's disgusting. But he looks terrible, but he will beat your ass. Like, you think physique matters? And I look good, too. Shit. I don't need to look like a bodybuilder. I'll beat a bodybuilder's ass. Shit. Bet that.
Ayo, back check.
What it really means to live like golden.
Be nice, Justin. I'm right here, dude.
Oh, that's all right. I got nothing mean to say. We do mean things to each other one night a year, so it's been a while since I fought someone I didn't like. For some reason, you're a little different. So yeah, it'll be I think it was James Vick, last guy I fought that I didn't like. So it'll be fun to punch you in the face.
You know, I think that'll be fun too.
Ha.